Okay. What do we got here? This step is about 8 inches high. Steps should not be higher than 7 3/4 inches. This is about fireplaces. Fireplace extensions should not be less than 24 inches. They can be if they're calculated properly, but I just have a throwdown measurement. This step hearth extension is less than 24 inches. This is the gas starter. There's the gas key right there. Gas keys have been present for all 3 fireplaces. On the right side of the living room, formal living room fireplace, that's where the gas key is. Here's a gas log. Gas logs do not put off smoke, but they do put off soot. So if these gas logs are not adjusted properly, and this goes for all 3 fireplaces, if these gas logs are not adjusted properly, they can put off soot, and you'll end up, I get it, it's the same fire every time. Sometimes people get creative, but if you do, you might be doing some painting. Alright? All 3 fireplaces have glass fronts. Glass fronts are either 100% closed or 100% open. When they're partially open like this, it creates an auxiliary chimney. So what happens is when the heat rises like this, like a plunger, and the heat rises up out, okay, it drags the carbon monoxide out into the room and fills it up, and you go to sleep. That applies to all 3 fireplaces. But this one has a short hearth extension. The mantle is farther than 12 inches from the opening, so that's fine. What else do we have in here? Okay, let's just take a look. Let's look for differences. Or maybe not. This is the part of my job where I get to lay down. Alright. This is the same with the master. But what happens is, you're able to close this 100%, this damper. You shouldn't be able to close the damper 100%. Because if you do, fireplaces might put out soot. Gas logs might put out soot, but they don't put out smoke. If you had a conventional fire in here and the damper wasn't open, the house would fill up with smoke. It'd ruin your Picasso, but you'd live to collect the insurance. But as it is, with a gas log, your house will fill up with carbon monoxide instead of smoke. You go to sleep forever. Picasso will be fine for the estate. But so the gas logs, there should be a restrictor in there, a little, makes it foolproof, so the damper doesn't close 100%. What we got going on here, I wouldn't worry about the hearth extension so much. I don't think anybody's going to do much about it. I would never dissuade my client from seeking perfection. I just don't see it happen that often, that the hearth extension gets extended. But there should be a damper clip. There should be something on to keep the damper from closing 100%. And be careful how you use the bifold doors. Pick your feet up nice and high, 8 inches instead of 7 3/4. When I was younger, that didn't bother me so much. I notice it now. Huh. Okay, well, let's do some more measuring. Oh, 8 inches again. It's too high. Too high. Hearth extension again. Not 24 inches. Mantle is plenty high. Bifold, just like before. Gas logs, we get all that. And by the way, I worked all 3 fireplaces. I know that all 3 fireplaces are working. Keys on the left. Okay, here we go again. Let's see what we got. Come on, Grampy. The damper. Well, the damper looks like it's broken. It doesn't work so good, which is good. Except that if you had a natural fireplace and you wanted it, that's not going to be so good. Anyway, darned if you do and darned if you don't. So that's what's going on with this one. You should have a clip to keep you from closing at 100%, even though you can't close it 100%. Move over here, pick your foot up. Let's move into the master bedroom. Bifold doors, but we got 2 of them this time. And the surround is off of this one. And these are add-ons. I mean, it's not that it's going to be taking an act of Congress to make this right. It was just loose. Somebody didn't install it exactly right. It's not even part of the fireplace. It's like I said, it's an add-on. Hearth extension is too short, but now it's not a mantle, but your surround. Your surround is less than 12 inches to the fireplace. Now this is interesting. I had not checked this out yet before. Very interesting. Because when I was over here, on this side, same fireplace, double-sided fireplace, there was a key, which I used to get gas to the fireplace. Huh. What's that about? And it's a nice long one, too. I couldn't use my key. I brought mine just in case. And then this thing's as long as a sword. Get some light in here, huh? How do you get light in here? Turn it on over here. Not there, not there. It's pretty interesting. Inquiring, oh, here we go. Next to the window. All right. Want to know? Get to see my process. Try not to booger stuff up too bad. Trying not to. Alright, I need to take that back. We're about to have a open house here. Like I said, the mantle surrounds too close. Put you in here. Okay. Well, you gotta find these things out. I am seeing a valve in there. Okay. I didn't think they'd make a dummy. Oh, there it is. We're in. What am I looking at here? Oh, that's the back of the fireplace trough. Okay. Turn it on. You can do it. You can work it from both sides. I'm not sure exactly what the plumbing was like to configure that. That'd be interesting. We've probably got 2 tubes inside of there. Probably. I don't know. It's a nice oversized fireplace. Check it out. Alright. And then we've got the dampers of 100% again. Now this one's kind of unusual in a couple ways. Is one, we got gaps in the lintels. And heat can go up in there. Alright. And then also, something's happening to the parge coat right up there in the chimney. And heat can go in there too. So we need a little bit of chimney repair here. And a little bit of lintel repair here. We got this little separation here. See that? Okay. Look at the back side of this one. The other two look pretty good in this regard. I look for these things. But look at that. Huh. Okay. Maybe I get it from the other side. If I can't close it, it's a good thing. Oh, I can close it. See, 100%. Not good. Not good. There's the gaps there still. I mean, to be honest, I'd probably have mine closed 100% because I think that I'd always remember. You know, applies to everybody else but me. But that's not safe.